Right. So, as part of our machine learning, as we all mentioned and discussed about PyTorch, right? So, workflow of PyTorch even discussed in the previous session. So, what exactly PyTorch is all about, and why are we using PyTorch, and how the high-level workflow of a PyTorch will be used when we are working on machine learning, all that. In today, I'm going to discuss about what are the different ecosystem tools that are normally we use uh, while we are working on PyTorch development. I mean to say that when we are working on PyTorch application, so there are different tools, libraries, and everything will be there, right? So these are all will be useful to us to work on the PyTorch development as part of machine learning engineering or part of machine learning engineer. This is something essentially required for us to learn. So these tools, when and wherever it is needed, generally we will be using these tools here. So there are different ecosystem tools we use, which are as follows. The first one is called as AdverTorch. This is the first tool. Second tool is called Flower. The third tool is called PyTorch Geometric Temporal. Next one is called Pomegranate. The next one is called Tensor LY. The next tool is called Higher. And the next one is called Arvoma. So these are the different ecosystem tools are we using, especially as part of PyTorch development is concerned. So majorly when you talk about the first one, which is called AdverTorch and all, which is majorly useful for us to understand about the adversarial robustness research when we do, whenever we are working on machine learning. Like majorly it contains all the modules like generating adversarial examples at the same time defending against attacks. Everything you will be we will be doing using this model. The next one about Flower, which is a uh, friendly, uh, useful model over here, right? So when we are working on this Flower application, Flower model is concerned. So wherein it majorly focusing on federative learning, right? So when we want to learn about the federative learning part, the kind of workflows, processes, whatever we have. And normally this Flower usually is built on enabling real world systems and all with a large number of clients. Using this workflow, what we do, like if you want to run any kind of workloads with tens and millions of clients and all, generally this Flower is something will be useful. Then third one about PyTorch geometrical temporal, so which is generally an extension library for PyTorch geometric. So when we are working on multiple libraries, this is also one of the library we are using. Next one is about the Pomegranate, which is a library majorly of probabilistic models that will be built in a modular manner and also treats all the modules as probability distribution. So for that reason, generally this Pomegranate is something used. Next one, it's about called as Tensor LY. This is a high-level API, I can say, because the APIs, we'll be using to integrate with one system to another system. This is where generally APIs are being used. In this regards, if you want to create any high-level APIs for any tensor methods and as well as deep tensionized neural networks in Python. So this is majorly aims to make TensorFlow running simple. That is where generally the TensorLI is being used. Next one about the higher. This is a library which majorly facilitates the implementation process. And at the same time, if you want to manage any context gradients or any uh, meta learning algorithms, or if you want to go for any nested optimizations, loops, at the same time, is there any kind of uh, machine learning algorithms which are extensively connected to this higher? Everything for that purpose, generally higher is being used. Last but not least, I could say like ROMA, which is called Roma, right? So it's a standalone library which normally useful for us to handle rotation representations with PyTorch, something like rotation matrices or quaternions or rotation vectors, all that, right? So majorly this is something useful and aimful to for us to maintain the robustness and as well as easy of use and efficiency while we are working on PyTorch development. So these are the different libraries which normally we use ecosystem libraries, I can say. So ecosystem tools, I can say this is what something we will be using while we are working on this PyTorch as part of machine learning. So tomorrow I'm going to discuss about how the adver touch will be used, right? So how we can install that, right? Installation process and all tomorrow I'm going to discuss. Okay, see you.